Imagine a world where money is directly linked to gold. This isn't just a fantasy, it was once a reality. This was the reality under the gold standard, a system that dominated global economies for centuries. In its purest form, the gold standard meant that a country's currency was directly backed by a fixed weight of gold. This created a tangible value for the money in circulation. For example, 1 unit of currency might be equal to a certain fraction of an ounce of gold. This precise measurement ensured that the value of money was stable and predictable. This system created a strong and stable link between a nation's money and the value of gold. It was a safeguard against inflation and economic instability. The gold standard fostered international trade and provided a sense of financial security. Countries could trade with confidence, knowing their currencies had real value. It's a fascinating system with a rich history, evolving through different eras and shaping the financial landscape. Understanding it can shed light on how our current financial systems work. Join me as we delve into the world of the gold standard, exploring its intricacies, its evolution, and its profound impact on global economies. Together, we'll uncover the legacy it left behind. To understand the gold standard, we must travel back in time to 17th century England, a period of significant economic and scientific advancements. Sir Isaac Newton, the brilliant physicist and mathematician, played a pivotal role in shaping the gold standard as we know it. His contributions extended beyond the realms of science and mathematics. In 1696, I was appointed Warden of the Royal Mint, a position that came with immense responsibility and challenges. My task was to combat counterfeiting and bring order to England's chaotic monetary system. Counterfeiting was rampant, and it was crucial to restore trust in the currency. At the time, England's currency was predominantly silver, but gold coins were also in circulation. The coexistence of these metals created complexities in trade and valuation. I recognized the importance of establishing a fixed relationship between gold and silver coins. This was essential to ensure consistency and stability in the economy. I meticulously analyzed the value of both metals and set a fixed exchange rate between them. This required precise calculations and a deep understanding of market dynamics. This act effectively put England on a bimetallic standard, a precursor to the gold standard. It was a significant step towards a more organized monetary system. My work laid the foundation for a more stable and reliable monetary system. The principles established during my tenure influenced economic policies for centuries to come, setting the standard for future financial systems. The gold standard was lauded for its stability. Since the value of currency was directly tied to gold, it fluctuated very little. This predictability fostered confidence in the economy. Businesses could plan for the future, knowing that the value of their money wouldn't erode overnight. International trade flourished because nations had a common measure of value. This stability also helped to control inflation. Governments couldn't simply print more money at will, as they can with fiat currency. They were limited by their gold reserves. This limited ability to manipulate the money supply helped to keep inflation in check, benefiting consumers and businesses alike. Section 4. Price deflation. Good for the consumer. Under the gold standard, prices tended to fall over the long term. This might seem counterintuitive. We're used to inflation, where prices generally rise. However, this gradual deflation had a positive impact on consumers as the economy grew and became more efficient. The cost of producing goods and services decreased. Under the gold standard, these cost savings were passed on to consumers in the form of lower prices. Imagine a world where the price of your groceries, your clothes, and even your rent decreased steadily over time. This was the reality for many during the gold standard era. This deflationary pressure increased the purchasing power of money, making people wealthier over time. Section 5. The weight of gold challenges of a physical currency. While the gold standard had its advantages, it also presented challenges. One of the most significant drawbacks was the physical nature of gold itself. Gold is heavy and difficult to transport. Imagine moving large sums of gold across countries or continents. The logistics were complex, expensive, and risky. This transportation cost could eat into profits for businesses engaged in international trade. Security was also a major concern. Transporting large quantities of gold made it an attractive target for thieves, necessitating costly security measures. This inherent difficulty in moving gold around the globe highlighted the practical limitations of using a physical commodity as the basis for a monetary system. Section 6. More notes than gold. The problem of bank reserves. Another challenge of the gold standard was the temptation for banks to issue more notes than they had gold reserves to back them. This practice, known as fractional reserve banking, could be perilous. If too many people demanded their gold at once, the bank wouldn't be able to fulfill its obligations. This could lead to bank runs and financial panic. The gold standard relied on trust and discipline. Banks needed to exercise restraint in issuing notes, and the public needed to have faith in the banking system. When this trust was broken, the consequences could be severe. Section 7. Gold versus fiat, a glimpse into the future. The gold standard eventually fell out of favor, a significant shift in the financial landscape that marked the end of an era. It was replaced by fiat currency systems, where the value of money is not tied to a physical commodity, but rather to the trust and stability of the government that issues it. The reasons for this shift are complex and worthy of their own discussion, involving economic theories, political decisions, and global events. In our future explorations, we'll delve into the world of fiat currency, exploring its origins, its mechanics, and how it has shaped modern economies. We'll also examine its inherent risks and rewards, understanding the delicate balance it requires to maintain economic stability. For now, we can appreciate the gold standard as a fascinating chapter in monetary history, one that offers a unique perspective on how societies have valued and managed money. It offers valuable lessons about the nature of money, the importance of stability, and the role of trust in financial systems. The challenges of balancing economic growth with financial prudence are timeless, and the gold standard provides a historical lens through which we can view these issues. Understanding the past can help us navigate the complexities of the present and the uncertainties of the future, offering insights that are as relevant today as they were centuries ago.